Hi everybody. Today I want to share a movie that I watched a few weeks ago. I came across this movie by accident and I was intending on saving it and watching it later, but it began to play and I was glued. I couldn't stop watching. Many of you have probably already seen this film, but it's called The Old Settler and it's starring Phylicia Rashad, Debbie Allen, Bumper Robinson, and Crystal Fox. Now, you already know who Debbie Allen and Phylicia Rashad are. If you don't, and you're a brown girl or a brown guy, shame on you. But Bumper Robinson, I'm sure you already know as well. He's been on various things throughout my childhood and even on through my adult years thus far. The most recent thing, in my opinion, I'm not saying that it's the most recent work that he's had, but the most recent thing that many of you may know him from is The Game. And then Crystal Fox, she was had a starring role on In the Heat of the Night, which is when I fell in love with her as an actress, as well as The Have and the Have-Nots. Now, the movie takes place in, I believe, New York, and it's about two sisters, Elizabeth and Quilly, and Phylicia Rashad plays Elizabeth, and Debbie Allen plays Quilly. And Elizabeth has this home, and she, I think it's supposed to be like during the 40s, and times are hard, so she's renting a room. So she places an ad, and Bumper Robinson's character, his name is Husband, yes, Husband. He is supposed to be from a small town, I believe in South Carolina. He answers the ad for a room and board because he's in search of his girlfriend portrayed by Crystal Fox. Her name is Charmaine. Now, Quilly isn't too happy about Elizabeth renting this room out, number one. And she's definitely not happy to hear that there will be a strange man staying in their home. Now, the home is Elizabeth's. Quilly came to stay with her, I believe, after her divorce. And without giving too much away, let me give you a little bit of backstory on Quilly and Elizabeth. They have like this, they love each other, and Elizabeth is older than her, but they have like this little rift between them. If you watch the movie, you'll find out what that is. So there's that. But like I said, Quilly is not too happy that Elizabeth's renting this room out to some strange man. And Debbie Allen is so funny at times. I think it's just like part of her natural acting aura that just comes out, and she has me laughing, especially like even like her character, her recurring role on A Different World as the psychiatrist. She had me cracking up. So I love her as an actress. And anyhow, like I said, husband rents the room, and immediately it goes from there. He's in search of his girlfriend, Charmaine, and Charmaine has moved up to New York and became this different person. And without giving too much away, it's like Elizabeth and husband, they build a friendship. And I will say, Elizabeth has kind of settled into this life. Back then, and even for some people today, but more so back then, I think I explained this in another review about a book I read. But back then, if a woman is over a certain age, the world tells her that she will never get married, you'll never have kids, you'll just be this spinster, and or there's other words for it, but Elizabeth has kind of settled into this life. She's into her church. Her sister is into the church as well. And meeting husband has kind of opened doors and windows that she never imagined. And I don't want to give too much away because I'd like many of you to go and check the film out. It's on YouTube. You can watch it. But Elizabeth, let me just say, to me, one of the points in the story, and Debbie Allen does a remarkable job with telling this story, and the actresses and the actor bring it to life beautifully. to me, it's like one of the points to it is you need to be careful in life with running behind things that aren't running with you, because you'll look up and either you'll be in a situation where you're unhappy, or life will pass you by because you're not willing to say, you know what, enough is enough. I want to take a risk somewhere else, not stick with what I know. I hope I'm explaining that right. I'm not really that good at expressing certain things, especially without giving something away. And I really would like to talk about this movie for any of you who've seen it. Maybe if enough of you have and you want to discuss the film, we can do that. But I don't want to give too much away, because I know a lot of people don't like that, because honey, I could tell the story. But anyhow, it's called The Old Settler. Check it out. It's available on on YouTube if you just type in The Old Settler. I know one of the YouTubers who has the full movie is I think it's like Main Focus or something like that. That's how I seen it. And you can also get it through Amazon if you want your own copy. I would like to have it on DVD, so I'm going to search for that because I enjoyed the film and I feel like I owe it some, coins. But yeah, if any of you have seen it, or if you watch it, per my suggestion, and you want to discuss it, we can do that. You can follow me on IG at Sunshine D_, that's Sunshine DEI_, or I have another page where I place book reviews and movie reviews. It's new and up and coming, so bear with me. But it's called Love Story Sister. That's Love Story and SISTA. So yeah, I love to hear your thoughts on the movie, if you watch it or if you've already seen it. So stay tuned and have a beautiful day. Bye. Okay, you guys, I forgot to rate the film. I would give it 2 thumbs up. I felt that the cast did a phenomenal job bringing the story to life. It has like a theater backdrop to me. Maybe it was once a play or something. I don't know. I'd have to do a little bit more research. But I would love to see this be done on the big screen, more in detailed, more in depth. And if you watch the movie, you'll see why I say that. Maybe you won't, but you'll see why I say that. I think there are some things that maybe are better off left unsaid. Some things I would like to know a little bit more. But yeah, I felt they did an awesome job. So I give it 2 thumbs up.